a big day and lots of people watching.
Trump versus Obama in 2028, the ultimate political showdown. Introduction. Imagine one of the biggest political battles in American history. Donald Trump versus Barack Obama. Two of the most influential political figures of the 21st century. One represents the modern conservative movement, while the other became a symbol of progressive politics and hope. But what if these two political giants faced each other in a presidential election in 2028? Could Trump win? Could Obama return and defeat him? And what would the American people choose? Before we begin, it's important to note that under current U.S. law, Barack Obama cannot run for president again because he already served 2 terms. This video is purely a hypothetical political analysis based on their records, popularity, and influence. Let's dive in. Who are Trump and Obama? Barack Obama served as the 44th president of the United States from 2009 to 2017. He entered office during the global financial crisis and became the first African-American president in U.S. history. His administration is known for the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, the recovery from the 2008 financial crisis, the operation that killed Osama bin Laden, expanding diplomatic relations with Cuba, the Paris Climate Agreement. On the other hand, Donald Trump served as the 45th president and later returned to office after winning another election. Trump built his political brand around America First policies, strong border security, tax cuts, economic nationalism, opposition to many traditional Washington institutions. Both men transformed American politics in different ways. Why people still support Obama. Even years after leaving office, Obama remains one of the most popular former presidents in modern American history. Many Americans admire him because he was viewed as calm and presidential. He delivered powerful speeches and inspired younger voters. Many supporters believe he expanded healthcare access through Obamacare. His administration oversaw a long period of economic growth after the Great Recession. Obama also maintained strong popularity among young voters, minority communities, college-educated voters, urban populations. For many Democrats, Obama represents stability and optimism. Why people support Trump. Trump's support base remains one of the strongest political movements in modern America. Supporters praise him for lower taxes, a strong economy before the COVID-19 pandemic, tough immigration policies, a willingness to challenge political elites, putting American manufacturing and energy production at the center of policy discussions. Trump's strongest support often comes from rural voters, conservative voters, evangelical Christians, working-class voters, many voters concerned about immigration and economic nationalism. To supporters, Trump is a fighter who challenges the political establishment, comparing their leadership styles. One of the biggest differences between Trump and Obama is leadership style. Obama often relied on diplomacy, consensus building, and carefully crafted speeches. His critics sometimes argued that he was too cautious. Trump uses a much more direct and confrontational style. His supporters see this as strength. His critics see it as divisive. Obama tends to emphasize unity and international cooperation. Trump emphasizes national interests and strong executive action. These contrasting approaches define much of modern American politics. The economy debate. If Trump and Obama somehow faced each other in 2028, the economy would likely be the most important issue. Obama supporters would point to the recovery from the Great Recession, steady job growth during much of his presidency, growth in healthcare coverage. Trump supporters would point to tax cuts, low unemployment before the pandemic, increases in domestic energy production, efforts to reduce regulations on businesses. Economic performance would become one of the central battlegrounds. Foreign policy. Obama's foreign policy focused heavily on diplomacy and alliances. Examples include the Iran nuclear agreement, the Paris Climate Accord, strengthening international cooperation. Trump's foreign policy focused on America First, pressuring NATO allies to spend more on defense, tougher positions on China, renegotiating trade agreements. Supporters of each leader view these approaches very differently. Some voters prefer international cooperation, others prefer a more nationalistic approach. The media and public image battle. Few political figures attract media attention like Trump and Obama. Obama is widely regarded as one of the most effective public speakers in modern politics. Trump is known for dominating news cycles and maintaining a direct connection with supporters through media and public rallies. A hypothetical campaign between them would likely become one of the most watched political events in history. Television ratings would likely break records. Social media engagement would be enormous. Political debates could attract tens of millions of viewers. Who would have the advantage? This is where things become interesting. Obama's strengths: strong public speaking, broad appeal among moderates, high popularity among Democrats, strong support from younger voters. Trump's strengths: extremely loyal voter base, strong name recognition, ability to energize supporters, dominance in conservative media. The outcome would depend on several factors: the economy, voter turnout, major national issues, independent voters, swing states such as Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, and Georgia. What polls suggest historically both Trump and Obama have been among the most recognizable politicians in America. Obama generally maintained favorable approval ratings after leaving office. Trump consistently maintained strong support among Republican voters. In a hypothetical matchup, polling would likely be extremely competitive. The election could potentially become one of the closest races in American history. Conclusion. Although Barack Obama cannot legally run for president again under current U.S. law, the idea of Trump versus Obama remains one of the most fascinating what-if scenarios in American politics. Both leaders reshaped the United States. Both built passionate political movements. And both continue to influence national debates years after their presidencies. If such a contest were ever possible, it would likely become one of the most watched and most consequential elections in modern history. But the real question is, if Americans had the chance to choose between Donald Trump and Barack Obama one more time, who do you think would win? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this political analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos about world politics, history, and current events.